Girlies, let's talk all things hair extensions, lashes, nails, hygiene at camp. I've had so many questions about just kind of like being able to stay on top of maybe your like beauty routine, different things that you do whilst at camp. Now, this isn't to say this is just for girls. This video I normally always call girl talk, just because a lot of the things are obviously, we talk about periods and, like I say, eyelash extensions, hair extensions, different things like that. But there might be some things in here that are helpful to boys as well. I don't know. So first I want to talk about lash extensions. I have had so many questions about lash extensions, and I actually don't have lash extensions on right now. Would you believe it? I'm literally obsessed with these guys. I think I showed them in my what's in my makeup bag for camp. I normally would always get lash extensions before camp without fail. I'm a lash extension girly through and through. I would get them done right before I went to camp for the summer. They normally lasted me a good 4 weeks, and then I'd just go natural for the rest of the summer. But these have now changed the game. I haven't had my lashes done in about 4 months maybe. And my lashes are so much healthier underneath these, and these literally, I think I've had these on actually for just over a week now, and they're so easy to put on and take off. Obviously, if I want to give my eyes a good rub, I can just literally pull them off. But yeah, lash extensions I would normally get. So if you do want to get lash extensions, if you're a lash extension girly, go for it. That, like, it's completely fine. I always just find that the change from having your lashes at the start of the summer to then not is just a lot, and I'm like, oh, I just want my lashes done, and chances are you're not going to find somewhere that you're able to do it whilst at camp. So these are a really good, like, happy medium for me. Obviously do whatever you do, but yeah, for me, I'm going to be taking these Eyelaw little strip lashes, and I just stick them underneath my natural lashes, and they're a game changer. Okay, next up, hair. So I have hair extensions. I wear tape hair extensions, and I'm also blonde. So you can imagine going to camp, my hair isn't the happiest with me, I won't lie. I normally will get my hair like highlighted, my roots done, and my extensions like put in right before I go to camp, and I actually am able to refit my own tapes. Like, I taught myself how to do it. So it would probably be around week 6 or 7 maybe that I wouldn't need to take them out, but I just like to take them out. And now that I'm traveling this summer, I want to have like them fresh done for traveling, if that makes sense. So yeah, I will take them out and then redo them myself. Obviously my roots would be like growing in, and there's nothing I can do about that. But yeah, in terms of hair care, I always say take your hair care products that you need and you know you can't get out in America. So for example, I mentioned I'm going to take a purple shampoo with me this year because purple shampoo was so expensive from like Walmart and Target when I was at camp last year, and I really needed some. So definitely make sure you think about the kind of products that you need. That goes for everything, like skincare, makeup, hair care, anything that you rely on like day in, day out, that you love and you can't live without. Make sure you have it, because if you can't get it over there, that's not going to be fun. Let me know actually if you'd like to see like a little glow up for camp video with me. I did this, I think it was 2 years ago, and I like vlogged me getting like my little bits and bobs done, like my hair done, my nails done, my lashes done. So let me know if you'd want to see that. If you think that's interesting, like take you along with me whilst I get my hair done and my lashes done for camp. Lashes done, I've literally just said I'm not getting lashes done. Nails done. Okay, speaking of nails, I just get biab for camp. A lot of people have asked me if you can have like acrylics, long nails. I don't know anyone that hasn't been able to have like long acrylics. More just think about how functional that's going to be. Is that the right word? Are you going to be able to do like day-to-day camp life with really long acrylics? Again, maybe reach out to your camp. Some camps might have strict like uniform policies, like I don't know, like about tattoos or nails or hair, different things like that. I don't know of any that do, but if you're not sure, definitely reach out and ask. Nails have never really been a problem at my camp, but I always just get biab, and I like having my nails this length, especially at camp, because the amount of dirt and just like grossness that gets under your nails, like having nails any longer than this would actually like freak me out. I always get my toes done right before camp as well, but getting your toes done I find lasts, I literally think I could go a good 6 months. I think I have gone 6 months with just like gel on my toes, and it lasts so much longer than on my fingers. But yeah, toes and fingernails I'll get done before camp. Okay, next I want to talk about hygiene, kind of like periods at camp, and shaving is a big question I've had a lot of people ask me about. And at my camp, it's never been a problem. Like literally having a period at camp has been fine, and having to shave and different things at camp I've found like completely fine. At my camp we have our bathrooms attached to the bunks, and we have shower hour at like 5 to 6 o'clock, and the kids would shower first and you would shower after. I used to like getting up in the morning and showering first thing of the morning. If I'd gone out for a walk or gone to the gym, I'd come home and shower and then be ready for the day. But I never found it like hard to stay on top of like different things that you would normally do in the shower. I don't know, like exfoliating, shaving, then moisturising after. I didn't find it too much of a rush. Obviously there might be some days where you've been held up at an activity or one of your campers needs something and your time in the shower is like slashed in half and you don't have as much time as you normally would. But yeah, I've never had an issue with any of that at camp. And again, periods is something I think I have a lot of people ask me about, just about having periods at camp, and if it's easy to kind of like, if you have like bad period pains, different things like that. But the only thing I always say to anyone is just to communicate it. If you're feeling like you're just feeling awful, your period's really heavy, you've got really bad cramps, just let someone know. Like, and me as a division leader that kind of looks after a whole group of kids and counsellors, I would never want one of my counsellors to literally be forcing themselves out an activity, running around. If they had really bad cramps, I'd just be like, go and lie down, take a rest, sleep it off and just see how you feel. So yeah, as long as you communicate it and make sure you take, obviously, sanitary products, different things if you have like certain like painkillers for period cramps. The only thing is you'll have to keep those in the health centre. Normally you can't keep obviously any like medication in the bunk. But yeah, definitely take kind of like pads and tampons with you, I would say, because I found it really expensive out in America to buy sanitary products. So yeah, definitely something to take, but not something to worry about like having periods at camp. Just obviously if you're struggling with them or you get heavy periods, just communicate it and just let your division leader or any of your head staff know, because no one wants you to suffer. Okay, and the next thing I want to talk about is just kind of like getting ready, doing your makeup, doing different things for maybe a night out, or if you want to wear makeup of a morning, like just day to day at camp, that's absolutely fine. Again, you'll kind of know as you get into the swing of things at camp, like how much time you have of a morning or before a night off, like how much time you have to work with. Again, sometimes something can happen that means your 20 minutes you thought you had to get ready is no time at all, and you literally end up going out in the outfit that you had on for dinner, haven't had time to do your hair or makeup, and sometimes that just happens and you have to run with it. And something to definitely prepare yourself for is that camp is a very unpredictable environment. Something, like I say, can come up and it changes the whole thing. You might have to take your camper to the health centre, or you might have to do something that involves you not getting off onto your night off or getting ready for a night off or a day off when you thought you would. But I've never had an issue in terms of getting ready. Like normally if it was our night off, we would just ask our division leader and say, oh, like, is it okay if we head back to the bunk, get ready? Normally like 15-20 minutes early. It wouldn't be like an hour of getting ready. You'd be with your kids as much as possible, and it would probably be a push 20 minutes to go back and get ready. And same thing of a morning, obviously, if you want to get up a little bit earlier, put some makeup on, do some skincare, you obviously can. I think a few people are worried that they won't have time to do what they would normally do every day. And again, when you get to camp, you'll understand how camp life works, and it's quite hard to put yourself into your shoes as how like a day would be at camp before you actually get there. I feel like I've spoke about everything, but I feel like that was far too fast. This is like at 10 minutes and I feel like I would ramble about something like this, but I haven't. Oh, one other thing I do have a lot of questions about is like heat products, like using hair straighteners, curlers, hair dryers, different things like that. Again, something to ask your camp about. If you live in a wooden bunk at camp, a hair straightener or a curler or something is a big fire hazard, obviously. Some camps may allow them, some camps might straight up be like, no, you can't have those at camp. Because honestly, all it takes is for someone to leave a hair straightener on the side in the bunk, and obviously it's not going to end very well. So yeah, something to definitely reach out and ask. I personally wouldn't take any heat products with you from whatever country you're from. I took my straighteners with me, I think it was like my 3rd summer, and the voltage didn't work over there, so my straighteners couldn't be used, and I was like, oh, I literally bought them with me and I can't use them. So if you can have them in the bunks, definitely wait to buy them when you get out there, or chances are someone else in your bunk will have some that works, and we would normally just all share if we were using them. But yeah, I feel like that was everything girl talk wise. Again, I don't know if I'm just like talking really fast or what, but let me know if there's anything else I've missed in terms of like beauty treatments or just like girl talk kind of things. Hopefully that's covered it in a little bit of detail. If you have any other questions, please leave them down below because I'm more than happy to help and answer them. But thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.